They are at the start of their journey, they think outside the box, and they often come up with bright ideas. Their projects are innovative, they are a new generation of business people, and their distinguishing features are creativity and enthusiasm. This is the world of startups, the program about IT developers and the industry of startups.
Здравствуйте.
Hello, we're back on KazakhTV, ready to tell you about the latest innovations in the IT industry. I'm Serhii Kakishev. Watch in this episode. May is traditionally the busiest month with IT events in Kazakhstan. Among such events are the IMX conference and the Investor Day that are held annually by the Association of Internet Business in Almaty. The competition among young people, Hack Day, that united all innovators of Kazakhstan, and the international conference and exhibition Aztecs 2014 that has gathered the most famous speakers in the world this year. Today we discuss these events. Let's start with the Hack Day startup competition. Here is a report about this 48-hour non-stop competition. This year, Hack Day has been held in 4 categories: IT, mobile apps, film and video, and media and content. More than 1,000 participants from Kazakhstan and the neighboring countries registered for this marathon. The participants could turn to mentors anytime. One of the mentors was a businessman, Nurjan Berniyazov. For the past 4 years, he has taken part in this competition as an innovator, a jury member, and a mentor. From his experience in taking part in Hack Day in these roles, Nurjan can see startups' typical mistake. All Hack Day visitors attend masterclasses thinking that they will benefit from them. Indeed, some organizers give valuable information. However, some companies holding these masterclasses organize them to promote themselves. Therefore, these visitors may waste their time. So it's better to come to these seminars ready with concrete questions. There is always a program, and you know who the speaker is and what questions you can ask so-and-so speakers. It's better to ask speakers your questions after their talk, for example during a break, not while their presentations. Hack Day has been brought to Kazakhstan from Russia. It has been held there since 2009. The format of the event was developed by Yahoo. The corporation introduced the practice of holding 48-hour brainstorm meetings among their IT specialists. The best ideas then were applied in business. This model was later implemented in the startup community of the CIS countries. The difference between Hack Day in Kazakhstan and the similar event in other regions, according to Mikhail Kulakov, the organizer, is the participants' age. In Russia, there are people over 30, and in Kazakhstan they are high school and university students. I'm delighted to see that your region shows great interest in participating in Hack Day. Most of the participants are students. In 5 years they will form the core. It's very important to attract them now. There are some very interesting projects here in Almaty, technologically developed and well-thought projects. The event culminated in awarding the winners. First place in the IT category went to Dias Nurgozhin's team with their IBDB project, Internet Books Database. Dias came to Hack Day alone with a half-baked idea, found a talented programmer here, and their team's work resulted in developing a promising application prototype. I came up with this idea when we went to a bookshop and we couldn't choose a book, so we thought it would be good to have a sort of rating of books, and the participation in Hack Day was quite timely. I registered on their website and described the idea as an online books database, the World Books Rating, and sent the application. Rustam is my friend. We've become friends here. We didn't know him before. He accepted our invitation to work in the project. That's how we got off the ground. The organizers say that as the Hack Day events are gaining more popularity, the level of professionalism is growing too. In the first year, the participants treated the event as a party and joined it to have fun. Now they come here to do serious projects. They engage themselves in projects that require sophisticated technical implementation. It's very interesting to watch them do this. In the previous episodes, we told you about the iStartup School. In the beginning, there were 13 teams. Some of the participants had ideas only on the paper, while others came up with ready business strategies. Quite recently, the participants who managed to survive till the final were able to present their projects at the Investor Day. The details are in the following report. All only 7 teams out of 13 arrived at the final stage of the iStartup School. The lucky finalists used their opportunities to show their projects to potential investors at the last stage of the competition called the Investor Day. Third place went to a startup Aparo taxi that has already proved their viability and earned their first money. Second place went to the iDoctor startup, a web portal that helps find doctors across Kazakhstan and worldwide. And the winner was Shipper.io, a portal that unites the key participants of the international commerce, suppliers, salespeople and delivery services. Using our system is straightforward. Just open an online account. Just open an online personal account. Select internet shops, select rates, upload your product to your online shop and start selling it. Then the client may order the product and you just make an order to a delivery service. The product is then delivered. The process is very simple and you don't have to contact couriers or logistic companies. The main prize was awarded to the Shipper team. The prize includes 6 hours of consultations from the Deloitte experts in writing and developing a business plan to international standards, which is worth $4,000.
Last year, we also participated in the event. We were participating as part of the jury of the small business contest, and we also provided kind of like an award or the prize for the winner, where we developed the business plan. And as a result of the business plan that Deloitte helped to develop, the company actually won another bigger projects, and it grows into a bigger company as now. So we see this as also a very important contributions to the community.
After the award ceremony at the conference, the organizers held the Alley of Startups, where there were about 15 projects presented by would-be participants of the 4th season of the iStartup School Accelerator. The event will take place from January to March 2015. The selection process is still in progress, so those who think of participating in it should hurry up. The trends of e-commerce development, payment system technologies, big data and monetization, e-commerce development in Kazakhstan, open data and open service, the smart industry and the smart environment, to name a few, were in the agenda of the international conference exhibition ASTEX 2014. Find out about the most memorable moments of the event in the next report. ASTEX is one of the most significant and anticipated events of the year. At the exhibition, innovators from the Silicon Valley, investors and the world internet business players got together to discuss how they can get the most of the technological development. Besides, ASTEX attracted dozens of startups that managed to present their projects.
Many people think all you need to do is get a couple of students and teach them all a little bit about computers and give them some cell phones to work on, and they can produce a new industry. And in fact, you have to deal with a lot of other things that include the economic environment, the government environment, and in my case, what I talked about was the high-tech person.
Kazakhstan is among the countries that are ahead of the game in information and communication technologies, according to some statistics. With the rapid development of the e-government, we are second to Singapore. According to the exhibition results at our booth, we have a service of an electronic digital service registering citizens' applications for getting identifications. We hope good attendance at the exhibition will result in more registered users of our electronic services, such as issuing services and other documents. But the main theme of ASTEX was electronic commerce. Last year's revenue of e-commerce in Kazakhstan was $600 million. There are more than 500 online shops in the Kazakhstani market. Experts say there could be even more if the country had better logistics and better payment system instruments. I want to draw your attention to the quality of the online banking service. There is only one provider, the Kazkom Bank, that has a 24-hour service with no weekends. And the rest? It's impossible to make transactions online. So why do we need online banking then? What we have as a result of online banking formation in Kazakhstan is a replication of physical banking applied as online service. But the online structure should be different. It shouldn't depend on daytime banking operations. ASTEX resulted in signing memorandums. The Kazakhstani Fund of IT Technologies has signed agreements on cooperation with the Russian Skolkovo Innovation Center and the American Makalab company. In this way, Kazakhstani startups will be able to develop their projects in the Russian Technological Park. We have covered only some of the events and can't tell you about all of them in one episode of the program. Would you like to learn more? Go to the official pages of the World of Startups on vk.com and Facebook. I'm Serik Akishev. See you next time.
KazakhTV.